Hello, my darlings. Our story today is Madeline's Rescue, a Caldecott author book written and illustrated by Ludwig Bemelmans. Now, this book takes place in Paris, France. They don't speak English over there. Do you have any idea what language they do speak? C'est vrai, ils parlent le français, mes amis. Yes, they speak French, yes, my darlings. Now, if you have this book, follow along, and we're going to go see what happens to Madeline, that she needs to be rescued. In an old house in Paris that was covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. They left the house at 9:30 in 2 straight lines, in rain or shine. The smallest one was Madeline. She was not afraid of mice. She loved winter, snow, and ice. To the tiger in the zoo, Madeline just said, "Pooh-pooh." She was quite a brave little girl, wasn't she? And nobody knew so well how to frighten Miss Clavell until the day she slipped and fell. Poor Madeline would now be dead, but for a dog that kept his head. Oh, my darlings, did you see all those gendarmes and people trying to rescue her? And then there comes a dog and dragged her safe from a watery grave. Oh, Miss Clavell was holding her. She was so happy to have her. And there's the dog right there. From now on, I hope you will listen to me. And here is a cup of chamomile tea. Miss Clavell put her to bed, yes. Oh, she has a hot water bottle on her head, I think. And the dog is hiding underneath her blanket, my darlings. Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well.
Good night, dear Miss Clavell.
Miss Clavell turned out the light. After she left, there was a fight about where the dog should sleep that night. The new pupil was ever so helpful and clever. The dog loved biscuits, milk, and beef, and they named it Genevieve. She could sing and almost talk, and enjoyed the daily walk. Soon the snow began to fly. Inside it was warm and dry, and 6 months passed quickly by. When the 1st of May came near, there was nervousness each year, for on that day there arrived a collection of trustees for the annual inspection. Oh, my goodness, my darlings, they're getting out of a chauffeured limousine, aren't they? Oh, my dears, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Oh, my goodness. The inspection was most thorough, much to everyone's sorrow. Tap, tap. Whatever can that be? Tap, tap. Come out and let me see. Oh, dear me, it's a dog. Isn't there a rule that says dogs aren't allowed in school? Miss Clavell, get rid of it, please, said the president of the Board of Trustees. Yes, but the children love her so, said Miss Clavell. Oh, please don't make her go. I dare say, said Lord Cuckoo-Face. I mean, it's a perfect disgrace for young ladies to embrace this creature of uncertain race. Off with you! Go on, run, scat! Go away, and don't come back. Oh, my dears, they made the dog go away. Madeline jumped on a chair. Lord Cuckoo-Face, she cried, beware! Miss Genevieve, noblest dog in France, you shall have your vengeance. It's no use our crying or talking. Let's get dressed and go out walking. The sooner we're ready, the sooner we'll leave. The sooner we'll find Miss Genevieve. They went looking high and low, and every place a dog might go. In every place they called her name. But no one answered to the same. The gendarme said, "We don't believe we've seen a dog like Genevieve." Hours after they had started, they came back home, broken-hearted. "Oh, Genevieve, where can you be? Genevieve, please come back to me." In the middle of the night, Miss Clavel turned on the light and said, "Something is not right." An old street lamp shed its light on Miss Genevieve outside. She was petted, she was fed, and everybody went to bed. Good night, little girls. I hope you sleep well. Good night, dear Miss Clavel. Miss Clavel turned out the light, and again there was a fight as each little girl cried, "Genevieve is mine tonight." For a second time that night, Miss Clavel turned on her light, and afraid of a disaster, she ran fast, and even faster. "If there's one more fight about Genevieve, I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave." That was the end of the riot. Suddenly, all was quiet. For the third time that night, Miss Clavel turned on the light, and to her surprise, she found that suddenly there was enough hound to go all around. Oh, my darlings, Genevieve had babies. The end. My darlings, if you enjoyed this story, please press the red button underneath my video to subscribe. This will make it easy for you to come back and read along with me.